Welcome back to Hot Take Sports, episode 38. Can't believe we're on 38 already. We'll just go around the circle real quick. Brady, how was your day?
Just another day at work.
I get you. Matt?
It definitely could have been better. That is for sure.
Relatable. Isaac?
Wish I had a real college class.
All right, yeah. I envy that, but okay.
Clayton, how about you?
It's just been a long day. A lot of schoolwork today, but hopefully that means a light day tomorrow. So,
Can only hope.
Yep. I guess we'll just dive right into it then. The Super Bowl last weekend. We got together as a group for the first time in a while, so that was nice. Nice to hang out with the guys again. And we got treated to a pretty good game. I was pretty happy with Super Bowl 56 overall. The Rams ended up beating the Bengals 23-20. And yeah, we'll just dive right into it. Matt, what are some of your thoughts on the game?
Like you said, it was a great game. Definitely better than recent Super Bowls, in my opinion. It kind of sucked to see OBJ get hurt, but at the same time, I would say that's the reason that the game was so close, that he got hurt, because, he just looked poised for a big night. And it was kind of funny to see Jalen Ramsey probably have the worst game of his career and have it be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But overall, honestly, I would not say, I definitely didn't pay full attention to the game. It was just nice to hang out with friends, get together, not have to worry about college and stuff.
Yeah, it was nice to get away from school for a little bit, for sure. Isaac, I guess we'll transition to you. What are your thoughts on the game?
It was probably one of the better Super Bowls we've had. Other than when Nick Foles called a touchdown pass.
I like that Super Bowl too, Isaac. Brady, what are your thoughts on that one?
Are you talking about the Nick Foles Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to hear your thoughts on it.
Oh, I abandoned all those thoughts 3 years ago. That was a wild day in my life. And for more than just the Super Bowl, but that's for another time.
As he was when the Patriots drafted Mac Jones.
No, I honestly wasn't like horribly upset. So it was still a good game.
Exactly, almost as depressed as me.
No, the last time I was like horribly upset at a Super Bowl was probably 2011. That was probably like the first Super Bowl I could actually remember watching. And that was when, Eli Manning came back and beat us again.
Cry about it, Brady. Anyway, continue. Isaac?
You're the one who asked my thoughts on it.
Not on that Super Bowl. We were talking about the Nick Foles Super Bowl. You transitioned to that one.
Fine.
It must be so hard to remember all the Super Bowls you've been to.
Well, it's pretty easy for you to remember, Clayton.
It is pretty easy, and that's terrible. Whatever. Isaac, continue with your thoughts on the Super Bowl.
The reason I brought up Foles, we saw a pass by Joe Mixon.
Yeah, it's nice to see stuff like that on the big stage, for sure. I enjoy seeing that.
We also did see a Philly special. That looked like Tom Brady trying to catch the ball.
I was going to say, a Philly special attempt. It was a horrible pass.
Yeah.
I would argue the Rams attempt was worse than the Patriots attempt at it.
Yeah, you would.
Well, at least Tom Brady almost caught the ball. The pass to Matt Stafford was clear over his head.
Yeah, but Matt Stafford didn't look like an idiot trying to catch it either.
That's also true.
Didn't drop his.
That's also true.
That being said, Matt Stafford would have been absolutely clocked on that play had he caught it.
Yeah.
Like, he might have left the game, to be completely real.
He makes that catch, the Bengals might have won.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know about you, but if I'm a defensive back and I see the QB making a catch, I'm not holding back.
Nah, that's like helmet to the knee type stuff. You just kind of got to go for it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Matthew Stafford, he turned into a frat boy the last couple of days.
It's frat Stafford. Get it right.
Yes.
Dude,
Sorry,
I
he
would be
turned
doing the
into a
same thing if
GG
I won the
college
Super Bowl.
student.
Now Isaac making a PG joke.
If the Browns win the Super Bowl, guys, don't call me for a week. I'm not going to be available.
Don't call you for the week. We have to make a podcast, bro. Give us a day.
What? I'll carve out a 1 hour window, but then I'm going to go back to partying.
1 hour right after the Super Bowl. Perfect.
Yep. After that, all bets are off. Brady, I'm going to be living on your
See
couch.
you guys in 2034.
Yeah. Brady,
Be a
I'm gonna end
podcast by then? Well, we just have to wait and see.
I guess we'll transition to you, Brady.
Wow,
What are your
wow,
overall
okay.
thoughts on the Super Bowl?
Oh, I thought you were transitioning to something else. My apologies.
Relax.
I mean, I was pretty happy with the game. I mean, I was an Ohio guy. I wanted the Bengals to win, but it was really nice to see Matt Stafford finally win a ring. Very interesting to watch all the Detroit fans live vicariously through him.
Yeah. That's such a wild concept to me. Like,
Has anybody met a Browns fan who was excited for OBJ?
no.
No.
No,
I was just wondering if anybody was like living vicariously through him. Because the Broncos fans were too, just not as loud.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They
for
still
sure.
love
Yeah.
Von Miller.
Another thing is I think the whole Eli Apple thing is the funniest thing ever.
Well, yeah, the dude sucks, and he was talking trash after they beat the Chiefs. Like, you're not a good DB, bro. Y'all got lucky and won in spite of you, and then you got torched on the big stage. Suck it up and deal with it.
Yeah, the Chiefs players were torching him. The Ravens were torching him.
Then I saw on Twitter today, he was like,
I
oh
was
my God.
torching him.
He was on Twitter today. He was like, oh my gosh, you guys lit a
Apples
fire
on
underneath
top.
me. Isaac,
Yes.
can I talk?
Talk over me one more time. I was just waiting for it.
I've been trying to say the same thing 3 times, and you talked over me 3 times.
Oh, shut up.
Thank you.
My goodness. All right, I'm going to start from the beginning. Where were we? Eli Apple, right? I saw on Twitter today.
So, anyways, did you guys see the thing about Richard?
I am going to drive to Finley. Anyway, I saw on Twitter today, Eli Apple was like, oh my gosh, you guys lit a fire underneath me. What fire, dude? It's like lighting a trash can on fire. You're not going to do anything. You're going to keep sucking.
Keeping the homeless people warm?
What? Yeah, seriously, because you're going to be kicked to the curb here if you keep getting torched like that.
No, Clayton. No, Clayton. Next year, he's going to be on a whole different level. He's going to be on the practice squad.
What? Yeah, and he's going to be getting burned there, too. Like, you're an Ohio State product, bro. Like, I've pulled for you in the past, but no, you suck now.
I literally forget Eli Apple came from Ohio State solely because I like to just own him.
Well, like, he sucks now. It's pretty easy to do so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll actually say it for real this time. What did you guys think about Richard Sherman's tweet?
I didn't see it.
Really?
Yes, you did. You showed it to me. The one where he was talking about Matt Stafford's not a Hall of Famer.
I didn't show that to you. I didn't see that. Hang on.
I'll talk on it first. I mean, Stafford's a Hall of Fame. Let's be honest. He's like 12th all time in passing TDs, passing yards. He's in that 11 to 12 range. He's in the 11 or 12 range for most of those stats.
Somebody fact check that.
I know for a fact he's 12th in passing yards, so I can confirm that. He's like between 3 and 8 passing yards short of 50,000, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he's a insane stat. That's all he did whole career when he was with the Lions.
He's never been an All-Pro, apparently.
No, he never has. He's been to 1 Pro Bowl.
1 Pro Bowl, no All-Pros, no MVPs, obviously no Super Bowl MVP. That was Cooper Kupp. No All-Decade team. Yeah, Richard Sherman says basically like a participation trophy if he made the Hall of Fame.
But I get where Sherman's coming from, but he has a ring now, so I think it's close. I think he'll squeak in. He might be a 3rd or 4th ballot, but I think he'll eventually get in.
I kind of agree with Richard Sherman though. Like if Matt Stafford gets in, that just kind of proves how low the standards have dropped. Because one ring and 1 Pro Bowl being your like essentially being like the accolade portion of your career and outside of stats, that doesn't really read Hall of Famer.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if you didn't hear any of that, like think 6 months ago, you say that Damian Lillard will be a Hall of Famer?
No.
Really?
6 months ago, you would have said, if I asked you if Damian Lillard belonged to the Hall of Fame at the end of his career, you would have said no.
Yeah, because you don't know what's going to happen between now and when he retires. You could tear his ACL like 6 months from now and just be done.
Oh, you are full of crap.
Yeah, I don't know if I buy that one either.
Because if I asked you 6 months ago if Donovan Mitchell would have been in the Hall of Fame, you'd be like, well, yeah, because the Jazz are going to have like 8 championships by then. He's probably going to be close to Kareem's numbers and points.
No, I would have said, I don't know. That's probably what I would have said. I don't know.
Every single person on this podcast would have said that Damian Lillard will be a Hall of Famer because he averages 30 points a game. And he's one of the best pure shooters that has ever played in the game. Well, okay, I don't know if I can say it. That we've seen play.
There we go. This is such a tough call because, like, yeah, Matthew Stafford, statistically speaking, especially statistically speaking, by the time he hangs him up, will be a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's just not going to have, like, the accolades. So, outside of at least another part of that Richard Sherman tweet was at least Matt Ryan has an MVP. Matthew Stafford doesn't have an MVP.
But when would he have gotten an MVP? His prime was wasted in Detroit, and their best season was, 7 wins, 8 wins? Like,
yeah. He made the playoffs a couple times, but he never got a playoff win.
So you say, yeah, he was 0-3 in the playoffs in Detroit.
But he's 34. I mean, how much longer can he play? Obviously, he's still at a high level.
I would say
max 5 years left. Does he hang him up after this year to be with his family? Like, obviously that one's not very likely. But
okay, one thing.
In a minute, once you go, Clayton.
Thank you, Isaac.
I was like, no way, he just talked over him again.
My goodness, I was starting to fume over here. Anyway, Matthew Stafford's first name isn't even Matthew; it's John.
Hey. Oh boy.
But anyway, I would say at max he has 5 productive years left. Say he adds another, I think conservatively adding another 13,000 passing yards isn't ridiculous. So that puts him at roughly 63,000 passing yards. So statistically speaking, yeah, he's gonna have it, but like I just touched on, he's just not going to have the accolades. So I think he's absolutely not a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no way. But I think towards like the end of his potential, yeah, I could see him getting in.
I was looking up contracts the other day on the Rams just for fun. Matthew Stafford.
They're going to extend him.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They traded for him to try and extend him. Is Matthew Stafford a Hall of Fame quarterback? We've heard from the rest of us.
I don't know, man. In my head, he will be. Yes. But, like, obviously Richard Sherman brings up a good point, but just because he says that doesn't change anything. Like, just by one player making a tweet isn't going to change the whole world's perspective.
Right.
So, like, sure, maybe by his standards, he's not. And it also kind of depends on his class, right? What's the rule for the NFL for, like, how many years you have to be out of the league? For the
5. That's 5.
Okay. So, I mean, it kind of depends on who else is in the potential class, and so there's a lot of other factors that have to be brought in there. But I would say by the time he retires, yeah, Matthew Stafford is a Hall of Fame quarterback. Because you never know. Now that he has the Super Bowl, what if they're one win better next year in the regular season, and he puts up the same stats? They're not going to give it to Aaron Rodgers for the third year in a row. There's no Tom Brady to take it. So, I mean, what? His top contenders, way too early top MVP contenders. What? Matt Stafford, Josh Allen,
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
You
Kyler
can never
Murray.
count out Lamar Jackson either, to be completely
True.
Yeah, Lamar's
True.
up there.
But if you're putting Lamar in there, then you also have to put Kyler, and you got to put in...
Right. And there's obviously, like, King Henry's out there, Jonathan Taylor's out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But, like,
Cooper
quarterback-wise, I would say that the top three are probably Matt Stafford, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could go crazy and put Justin Herbert in there if you're feeling it, but I don't know how far he is behind Kyler Murray.
True.
I don't know. Murray and Herbert are both going to be products of their situation.
Who knows what Kyler Murray's doing?
Yeah.
He's going to stay.
Does Kyler Murray know what Kyler Murray is doing?
Probably
I'm not sure
not.
anybody in that organization knows what's going on. But I still think Kyler stays, though.
Me too.
I don't think he does.
Where do you think he goes, Isaac?
I just think the whole playoff thing that he got into with the Cardinals is going to want him out. Like, he wants out.
I was to say, he wants out or the Cardinals want him out?
No, he wants out.
I don't think the Cardinals want him out.
No, they just want
No.
him to be a better leader.
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting because I thought Kyler Murray's been I thought he was a pretty good leader from because the locker rooms seemed to be like pretty rallied behind him.
Yeah. I'll give my would be better. If you
Okay.
guys are up to it. Would you rather have MVP Julie Edelman or Super Bowl MVP Cooper Kupp?
Bro, that's not even a question.
I said to make it good. No. What kind of question is that?
Well, considering Julian Edelman's MVP was the 13-3 game, and Cooper Kupp's was actually a good game to watch. Even I would say MVP Cooper Kupp.
Wow, look at you.
I was waiting for Brady to go. I said it.
Bro, I'm biased, but not that biased.
Well, easy there, killer.
Clayton, shut up.
You know I'm right.
No, you're not.
You guys
Yeah,
want a fun fact?
What, Matt?
Joe Mixon was slide in with the number 7 best QBR in Super Bowl history.
Amazing.
He had a 131.3, beating out Doug Williams from Super Bowl 22 with a 127.9.
Damn.
Yeah.
And in case anyone is wondering, number 1 is Phil Simms in Super Bowl 21. He went 22 of 25 for 268 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions for a whopping 150.9.
Phil Simms.
Yeah.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
The New York Giants. They beat the 49ers. They beat the 49ers in Washington.
Washington, yeah, Washington.
Yeah, by a combined score of 66-3 in the NFC playoffs. Goes in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, obviously, Joe Mixon doesn't count because he only threw one pass, but I want to
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I have something too. We talked about this a little bit off camera. I hinted at it, but I saw a tweet the other day that I really want to hear your guys' opinions on.
Okay.
The Bengals picked Jamar over Penny Sewell, obviously. Everybody knows that.
Mm-hmm.
By doing so, although they made the Super Bowl, they screwed themselves out of making it back again because the AFC is too crowded.
Boy, that is a hot take.
Yeah.
That is not.
I see why somebody would say that, but like there's no way that they don't upgrade their O-line in this draft.
Absolutely. They have all the offensive firepower that they need just to even get them to the playoffs. Like, obviously, that's obviously not all that exciting of news to bring out because they just went all the way to the Super Bowl. But They could literally not use any of their draft picks and not make any trades. Just re-sign the entire team they have right now, and they'll be in the playoffs next year. And they'll probably win their division again.
So I think they've got like $66 million in cap space.
Yeah, there's no reason that they couldn't win the division next year for sure.
As long as as long as they can bring back Jesse Bates and upgrade their O-line, they're going to be in a really good.
And get rid of that idiot Eli Apple.
No, keep him. Keep him as Browns fan.
What? Yeah, as a Browns fan, like re-sign him, but like as a football fan, get rid of that idiot Eli Apple.
Yes.
But I don't know. I cannot confirm that take for sure. Like
I think it takes a sham. There's like it's definitely a hot take. That is for sure.
I didn't retweet it because I wanted to hear your guys' opinions on it on camera or on mic.
It's a nuke take right there.
Yeah.
I do have something that I want to bring up. There's a bunch of rumors about Aaron Donald retiring, and I guess somewhere it was said that if the Rams brought back Von Miller and OBJ, that Aaron Donald would come back for sure. Which I thought was interesting.
I mean, I don't see why not. But hey, I'm this way for anyone. If you decide to go out on top and have a life outside of the game, I won't fault anyone for that ever.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nah.
There was rumors that Sean McMahon was thinking about retiring too.
His wife actually posted about it on Instagram this morning, and they were like, "Oh yeah, he's not retiring." I was like, "Oh, well, okay." So somebody shared that somewhere this morning.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because I saw some of those too. Oh, sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
I wanted to shout out our boy Van Jefferson and having his kid during the Super Bowl. So good for him.
Bro had the day of his life. Oh, they interviewed him, Van Jefferson and his wife on SportsCenter. Because I was watching it over my lunch. Clayton, it was over my lunch. Relax.
Sure it was.
Anyway, no. So they were interviewing him, and Van was like, "Yeah, so I actually only missed the birth because of traffic. For traffic, I would have made it on time. I was like, out of all things to miss the birth from, that wasn't the Super Bowl. It was the traffic.
I mean, LA traffic, bro. Like,
especially after the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That'll do it.
My man had 4 catches for 23 yards and 1 child.
Yep. They haven't decided on a name yet, though.
And a ring.
They just so they said the name's either going to be Miles or Win. I don't know.
Matthew Cooper Jefferson.
I don't know. Well, I guess Van like walked in the delivery room and was like, it's got to be Win.
Maybe his kid's name will be Sedan.
I hate you.
It was funny. It could be Kupp. That'd be perfect.
I hate you. Stop.
What? Is that for Cooper Kupp? No, I'm a fan. He's a Kupp. You know.
Nice.
Who invited you?
You sent the link.
Fair. Next time I'm
Anyways,
gonna only send the link to Clayton.
Shut up. Speaking of Kupp, Cooper Kupp, Super Bowl MVP. Any discrepancies there?
Well, okay. So no discrepancies. I just thought it was really funny that we were literally sitting there talking about like, oh man, Cooper Kupp really only has 4 catches for 50 yards, and then he finished with like 9 catches for 92 yards after a drive or two.
Oh no,
It is-
drive. He had 4 or 5. He had 4 catches for 53 yards, and I said, man, and you guys thought him and Jamar Chase were combining for 200, and then at the end of that drive, double his catches, almost double his yards, and double his touchdowns.
Yes.
I was like,
Jamar Chase did not play well.
I don't think Jamar Chase had the chance to play well.
That's true. I guess he was open on the 4th and 1. If it weren't for that O-line, Bengals probably would have won. Because Jalen Ramsey was laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase had 5 for 89. Like, he didn't play bad on 8 targets, but
I said we watched the whole game. I feel like he never got the ball. It seems like almost any time I was register with me. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot
which
about
was
that.
exactly what we said. He was going to get a bunch of check downs and then beat a couple guys down the field.
Yeah.
But T. Higgins had 4 catches for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
T. Higgins, man, absolutely yeeted Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, that was so bad. I can't.
Blind refs? Question mark?
Those refs were not good. I was
not impressed.
There was like 2 calls the entire game prior to the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with letting him play, but
that
breaking
one...
Jalen Ramsey's neck is a whole other story.
Right. Like
then you call a weak holding call and not call the Jalen Ramsey thing.
Yeah.
Some of the calls there at the end were definitely weak, but that no call on Ramsey on freaking T. Higgins was horrible.
Yeah.
It's so blatantly obvious.
Can we talk about the fact that Joe Mixon had 5 catches? He tied for the lead in catches for the team, but Jamar Chase had 5 catches for 89 yards. Tyler Boyd had 5 catches for 48 yards, and Joe Mixon had all 5 catches for 1 yard.
Yeah, that's good. Anytime they checked it down to Mixon, he was just immediately stuffed. What was Mixon's rushing line?
15 rushes for 72 yards.
Yeah, that's about what I thought he would get. It was probably 10 to 15 and somewhere between 60 and 80.
Yeah. And McPherson made all 4 of his kicks. Don't worry, Brady.
He tied the record.
I'm just going to point out, Isaac talked about McPherson way more than I did during the Super Bowl.
He did. He was just trying to push your buttons. It was funny.
Right.
It's true.
It definitely worked, too.
That is true. So any weights, I assume we're pretty much done with the Super Bowl. We've hit all of our...
I think so.
I guess so, yeah.
So any weights for early predictions for next year?
Not that I was going to ask.
Bills versus the... I'm going to go Bills-Rams. I don't think there's any reason the Rams can't run it back.
Do you have a winner, or is that just your guess for now?
I'll give it to the Bills. AFC, show the AFC some love.
Okay.
Isaac, do you have one?
I mean, I'm definitely going to have Rams. But I think actually 49ers, Chiefs.
Disgusting.
Matt, do you have one?
I don't know. It's a tough one. I do like the Bills. I think the Bills make it all the way next year.
Yeah. I feel like that's almost a general consensus between us. I mean, Isaac said Chiefs, but it's definitely gonna be one of the two, I'd say.
But yeah, I'm with Clayton. I don't see any reason the Rams don't make it all the way back.
See, for me, it's dependent. I think if Aaron Rodgers stays, I think it's gonna be Bills and Packers. But if Rodgers leaves, like we'll kind of expect him to, it's gonna be Bills and Rams.
Who wins that division if Rodgers leaves?
That's a great question.
I'd say the Vikings.
I think the Packers still have a chance, but if it's not the Packers, it's definitely the Vikings.
Dude,
the
if they
Bears
still
aren't
stick with
ready
Jordan Love, they have no chance.
Yeah, but they still have Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon. They can just run it down people's throats
every play.
Yeah,
I mean,
pass at some point.
That's how the Browns were successful.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's basically what the Browns do. They run it down everybody's throat and throw the ball every once in a while.
Exactly,
no, that's what they should do. It doesn't mean it's what they do.
Right. And Baker can at least make some decent throws. Nah, that Jordan Love guy sucks.
I mean, he's only played 2 games. Only 2 games were against the the Lions and the Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly. I watched him play against the Lions. That dude.
Oh no, I know you did. I know you did.
That dude sucks.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of young guys that suck at first. I mean, it's definitely just kind of a wait and see with Jordan Love, I'd say.
I'm about to say, if Rodgers leaves, I think that division is not good anymore. And there's a slim chance you could see the Lions there. Slim.
Oh, freaking course.
No! You are out of your mind! Why are you here?
You invited me.
No, I didn't.
Isaac, I'm being serious when I ask this question. Why do you believe in the Lions so much? What about them makes you think, yeah, they could win the division?
It's definitely. That division is just not good.
But what puts them above Dalvin Cook or Justin Fields?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hinting at.
Justin Fields doesn't have a line.
It worked out pretty well in Cincinnati.
Okay, so if Justin Fields doesn't have a line, Jared Goff has what? 20% of a line?
He has a shit.
Maybe 40%.
I was gonna say I'll give him 40 because Taylor Decker isn't bad, but that 40.
Oh wait, okay. They also have Frank Ragnow. Fine, the Lions have 60% of a line. 60.
Guys. Justin Fields got sacked 36 times this season. Guess how many times Jared Goff got sacked?
40.
Anyone else?
45.
35.
35. Sack difference between the two of them.
Did Jared Goff play every game? Or he missed a couple? Because Justin Fields only played in 10.
Yeah. Goff missed that game.
I was gonna say I think Goff missed 2 and Justin Fields only played in 10.
Yeah.
So
why are you helping him?
Hey man, it's the facts, bro.
Stop talking.
I'm only talking facts, Matthew.
Shut the hell up. Nobody likes you.
So you're supposed to do.
It's like the NBA fantasy group chat. Don't talk.
Oh man, it's funny because it's true.
Shut up, Clayton. At least I participate in the NBA fantasy.
I haven't in the last couple days, so I'm with
Brady. You also can be on your phone during class. So I would love to have this argument with you if we're gonna go down this route.
If the Lions get a couple good wide receivers,
they're gonna need more than a couple, buddy.
Good wide receivers. They're gonna need a couple good defensive backs. They're gonna need a couple good defensive linemen. They're gonna need a couple good offensive linemen. Oh, and they're gonna need a good quarterback.
It's true.
But don't worry, they have a running back.
and one semi decent receiver and one semi decent tight end. Sir, you can just shut up.
Isaac, speaking of the Lions, have you ordered your Jared Goff jersey yet?
No, because he hasn't gotten paid, in air quotes. Even though he's been telling me that for the last month.
Only child, he has money.
I know.
Was literally about to order it while we were sitting here.
Lies.
Bull crap.
Cap.
Show us the page that you have open to order your jersey right now. Send it in the group chat.
Give me a minute. I'm literally in the middle of checking out.
Sure.
Cap.
Then send the picture.
Cap.
Take a screenshot. Send the picture.
Bro's gotta go dig through the H-gate trying to find it now. Because he's capping.
Saved.
Isaac, bro, I don't believe that. When you try to tell us the Lions are going to make the playoffs next year, we can't believe anything you say.
Literally have it saved.
Then where is it?
It's right there. It's in the group chat, dog.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Hadn't loaded yet. Amazing.
But, like, yeah, Isaac, there's no chance that the Lions win the division next year. Like, none. There's none. No, zero. Zip.
Care to place a bet on that?
Yeah.
All right.
Lions win the division. Brady has to get a tattoo.
Bro, no. You can't make it about me. It has to be about you. For once in your life.
Isaac, I will buy you a real DeAndre Swift jersey if the Lions win the division next year.
Man, where are you finding the money for that at?
What? I'll buy it because I'm that freaking confident that they're not going to win the division.
Hold on. Okay, so
then
I'll take the bet.
If they don't win the division, it's got to be something obviously worth a lot less because it's a lot more likely.
What?
Yeah.
If Isaac's dumb enough to make
don't even.
No, if Isaac's dumb enough to make this bet, I want a walleye jersey.
Okay, it just won't be like a name jersey. It'll just be like a generic jersey.
What? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, so that's still worth less.
Deal. So I'm getting a free walleye jersey, boys. I'm pretty excited.
Okay. So I have a question.
If Aaron Rodgers leaves.
No.
No, that's fair because he said if Rodgers leaves, they can win the division.
Fine.
All right, hang on. So I have a question.
Yeah.
So they have to win the division, like not just making the playoffs. They have to win the division.
They have to win the division. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that for those listening at home.
Yeah, they have to win the division.
Yes.
And now it's on recording, so if Rodgers leaves, it's going down.
Deal. Rodgers is going to Denver anyway, so this is already pretty much a done deal.
It's true.
Jeez, Isaac, I hope you can find a cheap walleye jersey.
A game together. I'll pick out the one I want, Isaac. Don't worry.
Isaac, don't worry. If everything works out the way I want it to, I may have a discount.
For those of you who may not be tracking on what I'm saying, the Toledo Walleye are a local minor league hockey team in Toledo. So, and we are actually going to a game coming up here soon. A day 2 years in the making.
It's true.
Yeah.
The first time we were going to go was for my 17th birthday, and my birthday is in March, and COVID hit like 5 days before my birthday. So, yeah, that was when everything started shutting down, and we never got to go. So, very excited.
I would like to point out the fact that a DeAndre Swift jersey from the NFL shop is $120.
Okay.
And a no-name walleye jersey is $130.
That sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Wait, didn't you get a $75 real NFL jersey in town?
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
It's over by Dollar General.
There's like $9 Generals in Findlay. That's not.
I think so.
Got it.
So yeah, that bet may need to be reworked a little
I
bit.
say we can
where-
revise. We'll revise it later.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later. But
Yeah. I'm getting a free jersey regardless. I'm pretty excited.
Anything
So-
else?
pretty well wraps it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else. Happy with the Super Bowl, and now I'm getting a free hockey jersey, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, the Super Bowl, just as our kind of bow on top, the Super Bowl definitely lived up to the hype that all of the games before it set up. Like overall, that was just an amazing NFL playoffs. Like nothing you can complain about, really.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. Absolutely.
I do have one final question. Because it's how it ended the last episode. What was the best commercial?
There was no Mountain Dew commercial, bro. No Mountain Dew commercial. Let me down.
To be completely real, I like the avocados from Mexico one. I thought it was kind of funny.
Bro, Bills
Yeah,
fans
so
are
they got
triggered
shut
over
down
that.
right
It's really funny.
afterwards.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Matt?
They shut down all imports of avocados from Mexico
I know. I saw that.
right
the next
after the
day.
Super Bowl.
No,
And then Bills fans
Yeah.
started attacking them for referring to them as barbarians.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I love sports.
That one was pretty good. Obviously, the QR code hitting the corner of the screen.
Bro.
and ending is one of the
That
best.
is a legendary.
Despite all the crypto commercials being really annoying, Coinbase definitely knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Coinbase hit the nail on the head there for sure.
That one was pretty good. I liked both of those for sure.
I was saying it was scanned so many times it literally was trending on Google. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Nice.
All right. Well, I guess that does it for episode 38, the Hot Take Sports Podcast. Follow us on all of our socials. Leave a rating on Spotify. Like the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow the podcast everywhere.
Go to the website, buy merch.
Still doing the buy merch.
Online.
Always.
Why might you shut me up?
Yes, please.
And
Yeah,
we
what he
will
said.
hopefully talk to you guys next week.